I'm with Lord Balfour, the 5th Earl of Balfour and descendant of Lord Arthur Balfour, and we're at the Balfour to Brexit conference. Why are you here in Jerusalem at this time?
Very simply put, because I was invited, and it seemed to me very opportune, given the reputation of the Balfour Declaration here in Israel, that a family representative should come out. And I guess I'm the natural person, as you know, the current Lord Balfour, to be here.
Now we're celebrating 100 years of the Balfour Declaration. How historic was the Balfour Declaration?
At the time, I suspect it wasn't that historic. You know, it wasn't earth-shattering. I think it's really how Israel has developed since that has caused the controversy and the interpretation of the Declaration.
Was Lord Arthur Balfour a religious man, and did his religious beliefs play a part in the Balfour Declaration?
Oh, I think most certainly, and I think this is something that doesn't often come out, but the Scottish educational system was very much based on the Bible. And so this is where so many people in Britain and in Scotland, so you've got all the missionaries who went out into the world, but particularly in respect of the Old Testament. So people started to read all about the covenant in Deuteronomy and Jeremiah and the Old Testament books about the covenant and the return of the Jewish people. You know, and Jesus was a Jew, so you know it was a very natural thing to think, right? Well, it's only correct that the Jews should be allowed to go back under the terms of the covenant under the promise of the covenant to Israel.
What do you think the mood of the Jews was like when they read the Balfour Declaration?
What do I think it was like? Well, I would agree with one or two people who've said it was really nice to know that had been achieved, that there was a home, but they wouldn't necessarily want to leave their banking jobs in New York or Buenos Aires or Budapest.
Maybe sort of felt like it was a bit of a backup plan.
Yeah, I think that was the case, but when it was needed, they couldn't get that.
Now, you are a descendant of Lord Arthur Balfour. How does that make you feel?
Well, I think he achieved a great deal, and he was a great philosopher, and I'm very proud of his legacy.
Is relations today between Britain and Israel good relations?
I think in trade they're very good, but I think that amongst the general populace, they could be a lot better.
Do you think that Great Britain will be celebrating the Balfour Declaration this year?
Well, there are going to be celebrations or commemorations, as I prefer to call them. I've already criticised the word celebrate rather than commemorate, because I think it's still a work in progress.
And what's your prayer for Jewish-British relations today?
Oh, well, I'd obviously like them to, everybody to coexist peacefully, and for all the races here to be able to pursue their own religions and everything in peace.
Okay, Lord Balfour, thank you very much.
Not sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.